Welcome to the High Impact Practices course tagging training. For many of you, this training will be a refresher. For those of you who are new to the process, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me in the future. What used to be called Community-Based Transformational Learning Course Tagging is now High Impact Practices Course Tagging. The interface is exactly the same as last year, with the addition of the URES tag to identify courses that meet the definition for research intensive. You can now tag courses that meet one of the CBTL gateways or the research intensive designation through the same interface. This training will show you, 1, how to access the High Impact Practices course tagging interface, 2, where to find helpful definitions and information about the High Impact Practices tags, 3, how to tag courses with either CBTL or URES, 4, once you've completed tagging courses, how to verify the semester, and 5, how to download and print a report, and 6, how to appoint a delegate. First, to access the High Impact Practices course tagging interface, log on to MyWings, select Employee Resources, and then Employee Self-Service. You'll then select UNF Administrative Applications, and then the Catalog Schedule. For the High Impact Practices course tagging, you will only see departmental view. Select this option and you'll be taken to the course tagging interface. The first item on the screen is information about the tags and the subsequent process. Below this information are definitions for community-based transformational learning course tags and the research intensive course tag. There are 5 separate tags for CBTL designated courses. There is only 1 tag for research intensive, and the course needs to meet all 3 elements: inquiry, investigation, and production of knowledge to be designated with this tag. After these definitions and examples, you'll see a drop-down menu for term and department. The terms to be completed are summer 19, fall 19, and spring 20. You will only have access to the department in which you are a chair or have been provided delegate status. Select the term you would like to start in your department, then click Submit. For this training, we will select Summer 19 and Nursing. The top of the screen contains the same information from the previous screen. When you scroll down a little further, you will see all the courses listed for the department for that term. Moving from left to right in the table, you will see term, CRN, subject, course number, title of the course, credit hours, instructor, attributes, and student hours. Under the course number column, there's an icon next to the number. Selecting that will take you to a new screen with the course description from the academic catalog. Clicking on the CRN will take you to the screen to select the High Impact Practices attributes. On this screen, you will see the term, CRN, subject, course number, title, and instructor. You will then be able to select up to 2 CBTL attributes for the course. If there is a CBTL attribute tag, you should also indicate the average number of hours a student in the course has contact with the community. For this example, I'm going to select community-based apprenticeship and community-based research. I will then fill in 120 hours as the average number of hours a student had contact with the community for this course. Below the CBTL course tag information is the new URES Research Intensive course tag. Again, for a course to be designated with this tag, it needs to meet all three components: inquires, investigates, produces. If the course meets these requirements, then select the box. For the purposes of this training, I will select this box also. If you're ever unsure about the tags, you can click for full description of attributes, and the definitions and examples will open up in the same page for your reference. Once you have made your selections, click Save. The system will record your changes and will reload when completed. You'll see a green check mark next to it with the words Course Attributes Updated. Scroll down slightly and select Back, which will return you to the main departmental view. Scroll down, pass the information to the courses, and you'll now see the updated attributes and the student hours for the course. To make changes, you simply select the CRN again, deselect the options, delete the student hours, and hit Save. The record will update, and you go back to the initial departmental view and scroll down. You will now see no attributes attributed to this course. You will notice that some courses already carry attributes and have an asterisk. These courses have been tagged at the catalog level. This means that these courses have the associated high impact practices tag regardless of semester taught or instructor. The center has worked with the department and the registrar to have these courses tagged at this level. This stems from the course being delivered using this particular pedagogy for a series of terms. Changes to these tags can still be made if needed through the same process. Student hours cannot transfer from term to term and will still need to be input for these courses. If you have courses that you feel would meet the distinction of being tagged at the catalog level for either CBTL or URES, please contact Justin Sipes, justin.sipes@unf.edu. It should be noted that course tagging does not need to be completed in all one session. You can take a break and come back to the interface at a later date. Each course is saved individually. Once you or your delegate has completed tagging all courses for the department, scroll down to the very bottom of the page. Here, you will see a box to indicate that you have verified what has been input into the interface. If you are confident that the information is complete, click the box and then select Verify. We highly recommend that if you have a delegate working on the tagging interface, that the department chair is the person to verify. Once you have verified, you will not be able to make changes to that particular term. Please do not select this if you are not finished. If you do accidentally select this option prior to being complete, the only way to unverify is to contact Justin Sipes, justin.sipes@unf.edu with the Center for Community-Based Learning. He will be able to unlock the verification for your department. After verifying, the screen will reload and confirm that you have verified the term. You will no longer be able to select CRNs. If you would like a copy of this information for your own records, you would simply need to select the term and your department. Once the screen reloads with the courses for the term, scroll down to this information. Just above the courses for the term, you will see the option to export to Excel. Click this, and then you'll be provided the option to download a CSV file with the information contained on the table. From here, you can open the document and sort it however you prefer or print it as well. If you would like to have a delegate, office manager, other faculty member for your department, the individual will need to contact Justin Sipes, justin.sipes@unf.edu. Justin can provide the individual with access to the High Impact Practices course tagging interface. The individual will need to review this training video prior to being provided access to the system. Thank you for viewing this training. You have been shown how to access High Impact Practices course tagging interface, where to find helpful definitions and information about the High Impact Practices tags, how to tag courses with either CBTL or URES. Once you've completed tagging courses, how to verify the semester, how to download and print a report, and how to appoint a delegate. We're asking that all departments complete this process prior to July 1, 2020. As a reminder, for this cycle, you will be verifying courses for summer 19, fall 19, and spring 20. We will send follow-up announcements in the coming weeks as the deadline approaches. In addition, you should have also been provided attachments outlining the process in this video, a sheet associated with CBTL course tags, and a sheet for the URES tag. These documents should also assist with the tagging process. If you do have any additional questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. Thank you for watching.